Welcome back to HiTech Farmer. As you can tell, all of our tractors, we're still here sitting in the yard. We had 2 tenths of rain this morning. Dad's leading the way with the combine. We're all gonna follow. We're gonna get some field work done today in these muddy conditions. Made it to the field. I actually don't intend to drive this 4-wheel drive tractor much today. We have one of our hired guys, Bob. He's gonna get a refresher course here for me quick. Got him back in the driver's seat after a long off season since this spring.
When I first started, and I can't remember the tractor you had, but the front end was way out there.
Yeah.
And it had that deal. And Grandma taught me how to drive, and she did a good job. And she said, whatever you do, don't grab that wheel. Well, it scared the heck out of me because when I hit that automatic GPS, that front end would start going like this here. I thought it was like being on ice. So I grabbed I had a heck of a time.
Well, you know, now if you grab the wheel, then you just snap that button again and it goes back.
Yeah.
He's making his first turn of the year. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, it should be pretty good.
Oh, it should be pretty easy, he says.
Yeah, it should be pretty good.
Got the digger picked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you cross that, there you go. Pretty good, huh?
It didn't take it, though. It didn't take it.
You got hit.
Oh, okay.
Once it hits that white line, then you can hit it.
Okay.
You'll cover that. No.
Oh, you know what I did? And I've made this here many times.
You hit the number 1.
I did that for the speed instead of this here. Yeah.
You've done that many times?
Not this year, but I have in the past many times. Just takes a while to get back to it.
Would you consider yourself a farmer then?
Well, I don't know if I consider myself a farmer. I'm interested in farming.
Are you a farmhand then?
Yeah, I'm a farmhand. That's what I am.
That's what I consider myself too some days.
Yeah. You want to go again?
Yeah, I'll go one more.
Right.
It's your second turn of the year. Oh, you hit the lever, then now you can't use cruise control on the turn, I was saying.
Okay, but now I can...
So once you hit that white line...
Oh, shoot.
Yep, now hit auto. There you go.
And then I got to drop
it.
Yeah. And we're good.
And
then I got to hit the cruise, and then we're good to go. So why can I not...
So if you don't have to go... The way the cruise control works is when you hit this back, it gets knocked out. So what I do when I get to the end is I just slow this down to turn.
Yep.
That way it always stays in.
Awesome. Okay, I'll try that.
My job's pretty much done here.
Yeah, I'll do a good job.
I'm quick. How was that, a 20-minute training?
Yeah. Well, I've done it for you for years.
Yeah.
It's been fun, too. I enjoy the heck out of it. Just watching the technology has been interesting to see how it's changed.
Yeah, it used to just be a black and white screen.
Yeah.
And then you had to, or it used to be the dots. You had the dots. Did you ever have that where you had to steer and there's 3 dots on each side? No?
No.
That was the first GPS that they had.
No. On this very same field, one year you had beans on here, and there was 2 rounds, I should say, of beans that were left because it was a little wet.
Yeah.
And I was coming by from another field, and I called your dad, and I said, "Say, I'm up there. You want me to run in there and dig it up?" He says, "Yeah, go ahead." Well, at that time, I didn't know how to redo the programming of the farms. So I said, "I'll just freelance it, and then I'll be back to the farm." Well, I didn't do very good. There you go, buddy.
Good to go?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the tutorial, and I'm on my way, man.
Training's over.
All right. Yeah,
don't do nothing I would do.
Yeah, that's wide open. Thanks.
Yep. He's off on his own now. As you guys saw, Bob really enjoys driving tractor. He's done it for our farm for 10 to 15 years, part-time help in spring and fall. So I'm gonna leave him run out here. If he's got any questions, he'll give me a call, so we might be back later. But now I'm gonna head back to the yard. We're gonna get a semi, start trucking. Here's the little plastic skirts that I picked up from John Deere that we got to replace on the corn head. It caused the stalks actually to bunch up quite a bit in the field. Here, you might be able to see there's a couple bunches out there. But some of these were worn through on a 1-year-old head, like this one right here. So we're gonna replace that, and hopefully that solves the problem of all this residue bunching up down here. Should just be a couple bolts that we got to take out to replace this apron. You can obviously see this one's got a pretty good gash in it. Not quite sure how that happened. The knife shouldn't hit it. It's got to be fixed. Change of plans. It started raining too much, so we brought the combine into the shop back home. We figured it'd be easier to put these crop diverters on here where we got all the tools that we need. So we're gonna get this thing folded out, try to get this thing ready to go, so that way when it does clear up outside, we can keep combining. Now, there's one other divider we gotta change on this side. Looks like it maybe got bunched up and hit the chopping knife, so we'll get this one changed too. There we go, the new diverter's on. The main purpose of these in between every row is since these chopping knives are running so fast, a lot of the residue will just create kind of like a whirly-bird effect. So this deflects all of that residue straight down to the ground. So we got all those fixed for the time being. Overall, today was a very unproductive day. We only got 4 hours of combining, so 4 truckloads of corn that went out, and Bob only dug roughly 20-30 acres since it started raining. The outlook isn't too good. It's supposed to start raining for the next 3-4 days, even with the chance of snow at the end of the week. So hopefully it'll give us some time to rest up, but it's better combining when the weather's nice. So hopefully we can get back out in the field soon. That way we can get all the crop harvested and all the equipment cleaned up before the snow settles in for what's gonna be a long winter. That's gonna do it from today's video from the farm. Thanks so much everyone for watching, and we'll see ya in the next one.